What's up, guys? It's Ryan Small again at Winning with Ryan on Snapchat and Instagram. If you haven't already, click below to click subscribe to stay updated on future opportunities in the Forex and cryptocurrency market. First things first, I want to just update you guys on my last video on what cryptocurrency pairs, I seen potential in and how, everything went. So today is December 23rd, and I believe yesterday or 2 days ago, cryptocurrency made somewhat of a retracement, something that I've seen actually after it made new highs for most pairs. But just to go into it, as you can see, like right here on the cryptocurrency market cap, in the last 24 hours, most cryptocurrencies are pretty good because the day before everything was red. So for me, that was just, another buying opportunity. I know a lot of other people were kind of scared on what was going on, but once you analyze the charts and you get the proper technical analysis, you pretty much can see events happening before they happen. So to get into it, let's start at Monero. So yeah, Monero, last time I was looking at this, it was around about 225, 300. It pulled up to the 350 resistance. This wick right here is where price just came back down to. So if you look, it fell down perfectly to this last previous area of resistance around the 153 support. Fell down there perfectly, came all the way back up to 350. So now overall for 2018, I expect Monero to head towards this 525 resistance and pretty much keep it sweet and simple on that. Bitcoin Cash, it was around the third trend line hit. You've seen price pulled up, hasn't made new highs yet. And actually what I found out on Bitcoin Cash, and another thing, when I brought up Bitcoin Cash, probably like a few weeks later, Coinbase actually added it to a cryptocurrency you can actually invest into. So that's a plus on that. And also Bitcoin Cash defined it equivalent towards like US dollar or Ethereum. You can type in instead of BCC is BCH. So I kind of messed up last time. So yeah, right here, BCH, dollar, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever. So yeah, those are the abbreviations for that. And then if you look, you can also see Bitcoin Cash now. Last time, if you just look at my last video, it was around 1,200. You can see that it's about 3,300, almost 3,400 now. So yeah, on to the next one, Litecoin. Yeah, so Litecoin was around $180 last time I was looking. You see price pulled up, made new highs around, what is this, 400? Yep, and then about, what is that? Yesterday, price came down and spiked through the 180 support area and also gave to my black EMA, which acts as like equilibrium. After that, price pulled up instantly, wasn't down there too long, came right back up above 250, and now we're above 300. So overall, I expect Litecoin to hit around $500 before I look to reevaluate. So I'm still waiting for Litecoin to hit 500. Yeah, I know I posted something about the owner actually sold all of his coins, but you have to actually read into the story. He sold his coins because it was a conflict of interest. Like people were saying he was trying to hype up the coin or whatever every time he made a post about it. Even if he posts something bad about it, people were pretty much saying like he's trying to gas up or pump up his coins. So he just sold all of his coins just to show people that he can sell all of his coins, and it's not going to really, shake up the market too much. And what's funny is after he said that, the next day is when most cryptocurrencies made that dip. So at the end of the day, the technicals are going to show you, the economic events before they happen. And the technicals are pretty much the price action that you see on the chart with the candlesticks. So yeah, Litecoin, I expect this to pull up towards 250. And then if you can look on Coin Market Cap, I called it around 180. And then right now it's at 303. If I would have made a video like last week, it would have been at like 370, 400. But I was trying to wait for the retracement first so I can make this video. And if people see it, they'll be in a better spot to start buying. even though, I would never, tell somebody to just jump in. I always say, I just want to show you guys the information, and then it's on to you guys to go and do your own research if you're really serious about it. So, yep. After Litecoin, let's go on. Ripple, yeah, as you can see, I caught Ripple when it was around like 30 cents last time. I mean, I caught it back in like February, also February, March. But as far as like on the YouTube video, I caught it about 2 weeks ago, and it was around 30, 40 cents. And as you can see, we got bullish engulfing candles that pulled it all the way up towards 85 cents, came back down to 65 cents, found support. And then as you can see right now, Ripple is at $1.05. So you could have got in at 40 cents. If you got in, you should be in good profit. I expect Ripple to hit $5 to $10 sometime next year, and that's just even if when it hits $5 to $10, I still see it going up potentially to $20, $30. So Ripple is one of my favorite cryptos that I'm looking at right now, and it's one of the cheapest. And for me, the ideal buying opportunity is below below $1. So if you can get in below $1 at this point, you should be good. Anything above $1, I mean, for long term, it could be good, but trying to buy it when prices are at the highs, you're liable for any type of retracement could happen. So just like how when price was at, let's say, 95 cents, it came all the way back down to 65 cents. But in reality, if you buy it at 95 cents, long term, that's going to be a good entry price if this were to hit $10 or whatever. So keep that in mind. And then the last one, I went through Manero, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ripple. Oh, yeah, and the last one was Ethereum. So, yeah, I called my Ethereum buys around 400, 450 about 2 weeks ago. And then from there, we got this bullish engulfing candle that pushed price towards, I believe, 800. Yeah. So it went to 700, came back, and then came in at 800. And then yesterday, we got a retracement all the way back down to the same area at the, 480 support area. And then price came back up, and now it's at 750. So the dips were just buys. And if you follow my Instagram at Winning with Ryan, you've seen that I post buy the dips. And the dips were pretty much just the retracements, deep retracements in the market, giving people another opportunity to enter. So if I go to here, Ethereum was about 400. Now it's at 740. So yeah, everything is pretty much in, good profit. So this is just a recap of my last video, and then I want to talk about some other cryptos that I'm looking at right now. So let me go dive in a little bit into that. So on the market cap, you can see, you got each crypto listed where it ranks on as far as market cap. Of course, Bitcoin is number one, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple. So yeah, you could just honestly go down and then just click on whichever one and then just start doing your own research, watch different YouTube videos, whatever. So the first one I want to talk about is going to be EOS. So pretty much EOS to me is going to be similar to Ethereum. And Ethereum right now is like $700, and EOS is about 10. Let me make sure. EOS is at about $9 right now. Yeah. So, and as far as, the money doesn't really matter. It's more so about what they're going to do for like the economy, and they both pretty much do the same type of thing. I think EOS is just a little bit more like scalable as far as being able to do quicker transactions and stuff like that. So, if you go to the website, you can go to the frequently asked questions and then start just looking like what is EOS software, who is building the EOS software, and just stuff like that, and just come and get knowledgeable about what you're investing into or what you're trying to invest into. So yeah, EOS is for sure a popular one to me, and more importantly, let's look at like the graphs. So as you can see, Price started down here around 5 cents, and then it pulled up to right here about $5. So right here, this is the low, and this would have been the high for this area. Price came back down, found support in that same 4 cent area. So we know that that would be some type of support right here. Price came down, found support, never broke this area, and then pulled up. Came here, came back down, found support, and then gave us a bullish engulfing through that resistance. So now we got new highs. And then last week, yesterday, price pulled down all the way down here back to $3. So you literally could have got in $3 yesterday of EOS, of something that could potentially be worth, hundreds of dollars or whatever. So even, at $8, $9, it's still a good opportunity, but it's always best to buy low in the uptrend and sell high in the downtrend. So yeah, pretty much expect EOS to go towards $50, $100 pretty soon. For sure, 50, 100 long term, more so as a quicker take profit, I will see the $20 area as my first area where I got to look to reevaluate what's going on. So if you could get in here at like $8, $9, I expect it to pull up towards $20. So it's a pretty good profit, even that. So let me move on to the next one. I don't want to take up too much time. I feel like this video is already a little longer than what I expected it to be. So yeah, EOS is my first one that I'm looking at now. Of course, from my last video, I'm still looking at those other cryptocurrencies. I'm still investing in those other ones. Ripple, of course, Litecoin, Ethereum. Anytime they make dips, I'm looking to buy them. But as far as like the cheaper ones that are under $100, these are more so those ones, excluding for Ripple. So first one was EOS, and then the second one would be IOTA. So IOTA right now is about $4. So you let it load. Yeah, it got a pretty nice website too. So yeah, IOTA is pretty much going to be something big because they have zero transaction fee. So if you have Bitcoin and if you were trying to send Bitcoin or do anything to where you had to make some type of transaction with Bitcoin, you were getting charged like anywhere from $10 to $30 just for one transaction using Bitcoin. So anybody knows if you're getting charged $30 for a transaction, like that's freaking crazy. I don't care how high Bitcoin is. So with IOTA, it's going to be more so they have zero transaction fees. So now if they can start to implement this into like other type of cryptos and other type of softwares and stuff like that, I can see this really being big. And it's also very scalable. So IOTA is something that I could see have major potential. And with IOTA, it was just around like 67 cents and it pulled up to like $5 real quick. So I can see this hitting $10, $20 also sometime next year. And then with IOTA, you just pull down, you come to the website. Like I said, always do your own research before investing. If you don't really understand something, then you really shouldn't invest into it until you get a better understanding of it. My computer's freezing at the wrong time. Just a second. So yeah, another thing about IOTA, you got to come do your own research about it. But the Tango, you'll see what I mean by this and why it has a lot of potential. And then let me see, come down. So hopefully with IOTA, it'll be able to solve like a bunch of people's transaction costs, or at least this would be something that'll be big and it'll have its own like cheap transaction costs. So anywhere where you can save money, I don't care how you can save it, is always a good investment, especially if you can see it saving like other people or other big corporations or whatever money. That's just like looking into the future, because rule number one about business is, stay in profits, really become profitable. If you're a profitable business, I mean, what more can you really say? So next, oh yeah, I didn't go to IOTA chart. Let me see. IOTA US dollar. As you can see, price was down here not too long ago. As I said, broke this high right here, pulled up all the way towards 550, found resistance, and then made this pull down, retracement all the way down to $1. So you could have got in at $1. That's why it's good to wait for these type of retracements, get in, and it's like you got in 3 months ago, because it's not going to be down here too long. As you can see, it's probably down there no longer than a day. So yeah, now it's back above where it found where it found support here. Once rejected, twice rejected, pulled down all the way down. So that means this red candle was once all the way down, but before the day closed, it pulled all the way back up. So honestly, that would just be another hit, and then you got another hit at the 325. So yeah, this possibly could come back up towards $5 before reevaluating. So anywhere between this $3 to the $1, I'm looking to buy and take it up towards $10 to $20 easily. Okay, so yep, that's IOTA. And then what's next? Oh yeah, Neo. Neo actually dropped back down yesterday too. Right now, Neo's worth $65, almost $66. Just come to the website always. Come and look, do your own research. You can see what is Neo. Clearly, you could come here and read all this. I don't want to be you guys' fifth grade teacher. Simple as that. Everything is pretty self-explanatory. Once you come do your own research, you can see the potential of Neo and what the cryptocurrency boom and the bullish year for the most part. I mean, I would say it's best to try to get involved. It's just that when you get involved in crypto, you'll find out that there's thousands or hundreds of different cryptocurrencies. So now it's about finding which ones are going to be, big in the future. So for me, doing my research, I just look and see for potential that I see lasting, or that I see helping the economy in 10 to 20 years, or that I see helping business owners, the rich Republicans or whatever. Like, it's really simple, honestly. Just like Ripple. I mean, I could see Ripple easily being connected towards all major banks, credit cards, debit cards. So yeah, Neo, $65. Yep, the website right here. And then what's most important, like I always said, is the technicals of what you're looking at. If you can understand the technicals of what you're looking at, then you can see where things are going to go. You won't be surprised when they happen. Okay, yeah, so Neo, let's go to the weekly chart. And as you can see, price started down, made highs around $60, pulled down, drew my trend line. Price slowly started climbing up on my trend line, gave it my third trend line hit. On the third or fourth trend line hit, we're taught to either price is either going to break or bounce. In this case, it bounced and it broke highs. When it broke new highs, it came up towards $75. And then, as I said yesterday, all cryptocurrencies or most cryptocurrencies made a retracement. This came all the way back down towards $40. Great buying opportunity. Landed on previous resistance right here. So this was resistance, 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wick, 4 wick. That area was resistance. Let me just draw so y'all can see. So that was resistance. Price broke through resistance. So now when price breaks through resistance and when it comes back, it is now acting as support. Price came down, held on support, automatically buy. Price is going to go up. So yeah, drew out Fibonacci from this low. Just let me redraw it so you guys can see from my traders out there. From this low up to this high, price came down, gave us a clean 61.8 retracement, and then we could take price up towards my $100 resistance barrier. So price right now is at 63. You can take it up towards the $100 barrier. That right there is a profitable crypto right there. So I expect to update you guys on this one when it hits $100 pretty soon, hopefully sometime early next year, January, February, whatever. All right, and then so what did I go through? IOTA, EOS, Neo, Komodo, and oh yeah, I actually just started looking at this not too long ago, but just like I said, you don't want to invest in the same cryptocurrencies that, all do the same thing. It's good to find some that do different things just so you can get an understanding. So right here, you can see that the start of this chart started at way the hell up here. So automatically those are the highs, but we can't really we can't really focus too much on that. So let's look at the candlesticks we can actually see. And as you can see, price started down here, made good support. Right here, new lows, pulled up, made new highs, pulled back down from there, drew my trend line, price pulled up, started climbing up the trend line. And then now we're up here. So this was the last lower high, our higher low. And then price pulled all the way up towards, what is this, way up here. So from off bat, let me just redraw my trend line so you guys can, my Fibonacci so you guys can see. So I drew it from this low up to this high. Oh, actually, that's pretty, I would have drew it to this high right here. And you would have got the 38.2 retracement, and then price would have pulled up to the take profit, the first TP up here. But real quick, let me saw this a little bit. It's not as high up on as these other ones, but okay, yeah. So right now, salt is 31. It's up 31% since yesterday. It's at $10 right now and has a market cap of 529,000. So almost 530,000. So let's look and see what salt is. Go to the website. Everything is as simple as that. If you don't know what website that is, it's coinmarketcap.com. All right, so you look and see salt, blockchain backed loans. Wait, hold up. Hold assets to get your cash. So yeah, everything's pretty self-explanatory. You can clearly see about salt. Let you leverage your blockchain assets to secure cash loans. We make it easy to get money without having to sell your favorite investment. Like, okay, clearly, it's just something that just pops out at me. Even I'm an investor, so this is $10. I don't mind throwing in at least $100 into this. I'm not telling nobody to do that because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just saying, I have no problem throwing at least $100 into this and seeing it grow over time before I can, take it real serious. But yeah, something like this is pretty big because as everybody knows, it's damn near impossible to go to a bank and get a loan. So yeah, But the cryptocurrency being the new banks and being the new gold, something like this is going to be very important in the future, in my opinion. So, yep, pretty much it. I went over about 4 to 5 new cryptocurrencies. You guys can go look, do your own research on them. If not, just come to CoinMarketCap and then just go down a list if you want to and just try to find some. I mean, of course, you know, all these might not be winners. So sometimes you may have to go and find some that aren't hyped up like a Bitcoin or whatever to get your real winners early, because Bitcoin, even though it can hit, you know, 20K, or when it hits 20K, it's still already 15K to get in. So you can find something at, you know, cents and try to get in before it hits $20 to $100 to where you can really go in big, or not even go in big, but you're able to like have access to a lot more because you're getting in at a lower entry price opposed to getting in at a higher entry price to where you can't have access to as many, you know. So my next video, I'm going to let you guys know, is going to be my top 5 cryptos under $1. So this video right here was my top cryptos under $100. My next video is going to be my top cryptos under $1. So yeah, you might want to stay in tune for that. Like I said, subscribe so you can stay up to date when I post new videos. I'm going to be for sure a lot more. I'm for sure going to be posting a lot more on YouTube. So yeah. If you have any questions, just send me a direct message on Instagram at Winning with Ryan. And happy holidays, everybody. Today is December 23rd. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. So hope everybody has a good holiday, has a good new year, and let's get it, man.